Specifically, China aims to peak its emissions before 2030 and achieving carbon neutrality before 2060.
Across the globe, massive construction projects are reshaping the future of civilization. From California's $130 billion high-speed rail to Saudi Arabia's ambitious Line City, the world has been watching these visions take shape for years. But beyond the headlines, even more extraordinary megaprojects are rising, quietly, rapidly, and at an almost unbelievable scale. One of the most striking examples is China's Xiang'an Smart City, a $95 billion investment built almost entirely from scratch in just 7 years. More than 3,000 buildings now stand where empty land once existed. Beneath them lie digital roads, intelligent infrastructure that gathers real-time traffic data and calculates the fastest routes for emergency vehicles automatically. These aren't just construction projects, they're systems designed to think. China is famous for its ancient civilization and explosive economic growth, but what truly sets it apart is speed. While the US high-speed rail project struggles through decades of delays and Saudi Arabia's Line City remains largely on paper, China has already transformed open plains into a functioning futuristic city. Xiang'an didn't just build towers and highways, it built roads that make decisions. Emergency vehicles receive green lights automatically. Traffic flows adjust in real time. Infrastructure reacts before problems even appear. And this is only the beginning. China's megaprojects are redefining what modern infrastructure looks like and how fast it can be delivered. So the real question is this: how is China building at such incredible speed? And how will these projects reshape the global future? Today, we explore China's most mind-blowing megaprojects, developments that aren't just changing cities, but setting new global standards. At the heart of it all lies Xiang'an New Area, a planned second capital hub designed to offload Beijing's non-core functions. Spanning more than 2,000 square kilometers, Xiang'an was envisioned as a green, intelligent, high-tech city built entirely from the ground up. And not just above ground. Beneath the city runs a complete underground world: transportation networks, utility corridors, power systems, water management, and data infrastructure. Above ground, the focus is nature, open space, and livability. Its thinking roads, powered by 5G and IoT sensors, monitor traffic in real time, adjust signals dynamically. Imagine a fire truck hitting nothing but green lights across the city. That isn't science fiction, it's happening now. While other nations debate whether to build, China is focused on how to build better. And that difference may define the race for the future. Next, we turn to a completed megaproject that embodies this philosophy. Not just a transportation hub, but what many call Asia's largest high-speed railway station, Xiang'an Station. This isn't just a train station, it's a 60,000-ton steel monument to the future, where high-speed rail meets futuristic architecture. Construction began in December 2018, and by December 2020, it was complete. 2 years, from blueprint to reality.
In just 2 years, China completed what many believed was impossible, and its engineering ambition doesn't stop at building cities. While southern China is rich in water resources, the north has long struggled with chronic shortages. To correct this imbalance, China launched the most ambitious water transfer system ever attempted by humanity, the South-to-North Water Diversion Project. With an investment exceeding $120 billion, this vast network stretches more than 14,000 kilometers, distance comparable to building a continuous waterway from Beijing to Egypt. The central route alone crosses the Yellow River and cuts through the rugged Taihang Mountains, presenting some of the most extreme engineering challenges imaginable. To safeguard the water source, nearly 400,000 people were relocated. Today, more than 10 billion cubic meters of water flow northward every year, supplying Beijing, Tianjin, and dozens of major cities beyond. This is more than an engineering marvel, it's a national lifeline. The South-to-North Water Diversion Project is now the largest interbasin water transfer system on Earth. It includes the world's largest aqueduct network, some stretches extending up to 9 kilometers underground to shield the water from environmental disruption.
The system also features the largest pump station group ever built. Arranged in 13 cascading stages, these stations lift water step by step, moving it from Yangzhou all the way to the southern bank of the Yellow River. Along the route, rivers that were once worlds apart now intersect. Some channels pass beneath the Yellow River, while others stride above the Huai River on massive elevated crossings. Automated monitoring and control systems allow the entire network to operate with precision as it crosses 8 provinces and multiple major river basins, diverting water over 2,000 kilometers in an orderly, continuous flow. After 9 years of full operation, enough water to fill the entire Yellow River has been redirected to northern China. As a result, 170 million people across 44 cities now rely on water sourced from the Yangtze River. With modern technology, China is no longer just managing rivers, it's reshaping them, and in some cases, creating entirely new ones across one of the world's oldest civilizations. But water is only part of the story. China is now confronting some of the harshest terrain on Earth with another colossal undertaking: the Sichuan-Tibet Railway. This 1,959-kilometer rail line will connect Chengdu to Lhasa, slicing through glaciers, earthquake zones, and towering mountain ranges. The route crosses 14 active fault lines. Engineers battle extreme cold, thin air, avalanches, landslides, and constant seismic risk, all on a single project. In some areas, excavating just one tunnel can take 5 years or more. Yet once completed, the railway will slash travel time between Sichuan and Tibet from 36 hours to under 13.
This is more than a transportation line. It's a symbol of China's determination to push the limits of engineering. As these projects take shape, the world watches in real time. So why can China deliver colossal infrastructure in a matter of decades, while many Western countries spend years debating a single subway extension? The answer lies in execution. In unified policy, integrated supply chains, and long-term planning. China doesn't wait for every problem to be solved before breaking ground. It builds first and solves challenges along the way. In China, infrastructure isn't just an economic lever. Every rail line, tunnel, and bridge represents a vision of the future. Of course, these megaprojects bring serious challenges, from environmental impact to resettlement and social equity. But one thing is undeniable: China is redefining what's possible through action. In the decades ahead, global competition may not be decided solely by technology, but by who can build faster, smarter, and with greater resolve. For years, China's infrastructure development has stunned the world. Bridges rise like bamboo shoots after rain, leaping across canyons, spanning vast rivers and reconnecting regions once separated by nature. These projects haven't just changed how people move, they've reshaped the geography of the nation itself. From highways to megabridges, from record-breaking tunnels to massive dams, from high-speed rail cities to vast underground networks, Chinese engineers continue to break global records, one project at a time. These national icons fuel economic growth with relentless momentum. The world hasn't changed, but China is no longer the China of the past. With determination and purpose, Chinese engineers turned the impossible into reality, again and again. At this point, many international viewers may ask, is China already a developed country? And if so, why is it still debated on the global stage? Why do some media narratives focus on fear rather than facts? And why do international reports increasingly rank China at the top in so many fields? The answer is simple. China has become powerful, and it did so at extraordinary speed, has transformed into a global industrial powerhouse in just a few decades. That isn't just growth, it's a shockwave. China's rise didn't happen by chance. It's one of the most dramatic national transformations since World War II. From carving highways through mountains to bridging vast waters, the country earned a nickname that echoed worldwide: the infrastructure maniac. Demolishing and rebuilding bridges in a single day, upgrading major rail hubs overnight, executing projects at a pace many find hard to believe. Yet speed alone doesn't tell the full story. Even in Europe, China's engineering feats have sparked debate. China now operates over 143,000 kilometers of expressways and 30,000 kilometers of high-speed rail. From remote villages to megacities, the country is bound together by one of the most extensive transport networks ever built. To achieve this, engineers faced extreme terrain, seismic zones, and environmental complexity, and overcame them repeatedly. Take the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge. At 55 kilometers, it's the longest sea-crossing bridge on Earth.
Engineers call it the Mount Everest of bridge building, and yet it was completed under some of the tightest technical constraints imaginable. This isn't just speed, it's engineering capability at scale. Behind the nickname Infrastructure Maniac lies decades of scientific research, long-term planning, and the will to execute. Every bridge, tunnel, and highway is more than concrete and steel. It's progress, and that progress is meant to serve people. Infrastructure carries more than traffic. It carries opportunity, mobility, and hope. As China continues this journey forward, its engineers will keep pushing boundaries, steering the nation through the future, one project at a time. Thanks for watching. Want to see China's next megaproject? Subscribe, and we'll explore it together in the next video.